unmuted.
I am unmuted.
Are we muted right now?
No sound.
There's no sound.
There's no sound?
Is everyone muted?
That's what I was asking, so I wasn't sure.
Oh no.
Oh, Mark was muted, so we were just sort of standing there.
We're starting this over again.
Yes.
Here we go. Hey! Get your pencils, grab your paints, collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art the cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are best artist in the world, Parker Denton. Last show's audience champion, Kyle Cobb. And this week's challenger, the one, the only, Lazy Swan. And celebrity guest judge, Skulk the Hulking.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here.
It's an honor. I wore my nicest scarf I could.
It is a delightful scarf.
Thank you. What up?
Yeah.
I don't really play video games. What up, Angel Spider-Man? I see some people. They know.
Oh yeah, we got the Holdenators rating us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holdenator!
Briscoe guy.
Oh. Good to be back. I'd love to see all the familiar faces in the chat and also in the Zoom. So.
Right? Yeah, it's good to see everyone.
Oh, it's so good to be
It's
back.
Hulk. People are calling out those scars. Sorry that's happening on the chat. I hope you're not sensitive about those scars.
It's okay. I had a bad accident with a black watercolor, and it just ended up it was a whole ordeal, but I've made it through.
We should see the other guy. Yeah.
You should see my bathroom. All right.
I would actually love to see your bathroom. Can you show us your bathroom?
It's not a detachable camera, or else I would indulge you.
Well, I'm
Maybe when
disappointed.
nature calls.
Hey, not as much as I am.
What are you drinking there, Skulk?
I'm only drinking. I figured it's a classy show, so we're
Ooh.
drinking the Coors Light.
Tap
The Rockies. The Rockies are already clear, so you know this is nice and warm, like it's supposed to be.
Yes, it's supposed to be blue when it's cold or something, or.
That is what I hear, but these are gray as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's.
There's no snow caps on those mountains.
No. You ain't skiing those.
No. I am, on the other hand, drinking a High Noon
Ooh.
watermelon.
Okay.
So, you know,
Wow.
going for it.
I finished off my vodka,
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
a pollinator, honey vodka.
Oh, that sounds nice.
This
It's
is
subtle, it's not too bad.
Yeah. I got a. What do you got? What do you got, Kyle?
Kyle's
oh,
not
wait.
on the stream.
Oh, he's muted. We can't show it. I'm drinking Feels Like Home. This is a cider. I never normally drink ciders, but I felt like it was fitting a theme.
Yeah.
We're home.
Hey.
We're back. We're here,
I know,
guys. We're never going away.
Yeah, I'm holding on to summer. You guys are wearing plaid like it's fall, but I'm still in summer mode, you guys. How was your summer? How are your summer going?
Well,
How are they going?
I mean, apparently Kara's sketches is going fantastically as she's drinking Montepulciano di Bruzio,
That's
2018
That's a lot
Reserva.
of syllables.
Oh
High
my god,
syllables,
Montepulciano is my favorite. Yes, nice choice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh, nice.
Didn't mean to
Nice.
derail the conversation. I just needed to call out that Kara sketches
Well,
is bougie.
While we're talking about Kara, though,
Yes.
we do have a plug for her show. I mean,
Yes,
her,
we do. Her store.
her store,
Channel. Stores channel?
her store.
Either
she's
one.
making jewelry, right?
Yes,
And-
I have images.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Kara's been up to that all summer. Phil, what were you up to?
I did a play in New Jersey. I feel like no one else left the country and did anything theatrical. I think it was all in-house, right? Slaney, what did you do? Where'd
Oh
you
yeah.
I left the country, Phil. Yeah, I didn't tell anyone. No, I just up and left and spent a month in Edinburgh. Yeah, I was
That sounds
performing
nice.
at Fringe Fest for a month. It was awesome.
That's great.
That's
Sounds-
incredible.
Yeah,
The-
excellent.
Thank you. Yeah, it
You
was
sent some
a dream
excellent,
come true.
Yeah, found some fun pictures, some laboratories and bars, horror-themed bars inside of.
Oh yeah,
the-
there's
the-
a
the Castle
Frankenstein bar
City.
there. Yep. There was also a bathroom with like a pizza, like a wood fire, a wood oven pizza, or a wood fire. What are those called? Wood fire
oven?
Wood oven
Wood
pizza.
fire, wood fire oven.
Wood fire
in the bathroom.
oven. Yeah, in a bathroom. It was very
Were
magical.
they also cooking? Are you sure you weren't going to the bathroom in the kitchen?
Oh shit! Now that I think about it, yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, I thought the toilet felt a little high up, and there was a faucet, but I thought it was a day.
Whoops.
Gross.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but I also went to Bulgaria.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What was your
I did
favorite? What's your favorite thing in Bulgaria?
Oh man, I did some kite surfing.
Whoa.
Kite surfing.
Yeah, it was awesome. Or like wind boarding, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. Kite surfing was what they were called.
Oh.
Windsurf? No, not windsurfing, because that's like a sail. I was doing it with like a kite. The one where you're like,
You're just floating above the water.
yeah, just flying. Although I didn't make it to that. I'm a novice, so I was just I was about to say waterboarding. Not waterboarding. I didn't get waterboarded in Bulgaria. I was body surfing.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes. And yes, thank you, Rocks for Life, for getting this back. Karasketches.com. Get your
Yeah, check
enamel
it out.
pins and earrings today.
Yeah, these look so great.
I love them. They're very, very cute, especially the little rainbow half things, little smiley rainbow things in the middle.
Oh my god, I love the skulls, the little cartoons.
Yeah, the skulls are
Yeah.
adorable.
Just in time for Halloween.
Well, Kara Sketches, we love all that you stand for and all the things that you create. So you guys should all too. So visit karasketches.com and get yourself some beep boops.
Yeah. That's Karasketches.com.
Mark, how about you? What'd you do?
The summer,
Yeah.
made some short films. I decided I was like, I want to make a short film a month through the end of the year. I did not entirely do that, but I'm like mostly on track. I think I missed like 1 month. So I've shot a short film a month. I have not like edited all of them together, but 2 of them are done. So yeah,
That's the
so
tough part.
yeah, that's just doing that. Went on a bunch of trips.
Yep.
A couple of weddings. I officiated a couple of weddings this summer.
Yep. Very well. Very
yeah.
well. Success. So
You've
is that one?
facilitated
Very nice.
love.
Yeah.
Just
That's
tried
lovely.
to get my shit together. Just
I
tried
think
to
you've
get my
got
shit together.
I think you got it.
How about you guys in the chat? What'd you guys in the chat all do?
Yeah.
Right.
Let us know. I'm pretty sure they might have told us, but the chat just got real active.
Got real active. This
Yeah.
is a real
Love it.
active chat.
Oh, we're
Real
getting
active.
active.
Love it. Love it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Guys.
Skulk, what'd you do
Yeah,
for your
Skulk.
summer vacation?
This summer, I finally finished a 3-year project I've been working on, which was
What?
very nice and kind of crazy to finish. I wrote a 12-episode story that I recorded and wrote music for, and recorded with some friends doing voiceover work, and so It's the story of Skulk the Hulking, and
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out how I'm putting it out. But it was pretty nice to finally get to the end of that tunnel. That was the biggest thing I've ever tried to take on, and I don't know if I'd do it again unless I had a shit ton of free time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's
Well, maybe something will
amazing.
come of it where you could, devote
Let's
yourself
hope
to it.
so.
Yeah.
Also went to
Yes.
Greece. My partner's from Greece, and we visited her family, and it was nice.
What part?
She's from Thessaloniki, which is the northeast part of Greece.
Heard of it?
It
Yep.
was nice. Yeah. Chef giving me hell. I agree. It does take me a while to tie my shoes. I know. They're far away. I am an ogre.
Right? I am curious what an ogre would choose for a 3-minute self-expression challenge.
Ooh, nice transition, Slaney.
Nice.
Boom!
Very nice.
Boom! Out
Should
of
we do
nowhere.
Woo!
Should we
Great.
Do I say it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can say it if you'd like.
All right. 3-minute challenge is pickles. What a dish.
That's right. 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
Guys, it's like we never
So-
left.
Oh,
Right?
man.
So
Terrific.
Skulk, are you a fan of pickles?
To me, it's the funniest word that exists.
Pickles.
I am a fan of pickles as well. The half sour pickles are probably my favorite. They're a little crisper than your normal pickle.
Yeah.
Right, Bill?
Mm.
Yeah.
I like
And,
dill.
Dill. Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
I don't judge. Like I'll take a pickle, but
Yeah, right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
There's a pickle on the plate. I'm eating it.
yeah.
I'm always I used to work at Second Avenue Deli, and they could choose if they wanted half sour or full sour. Now, half sour was a bit greener, a bit crunchier.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my pickle. I like that. But so many people were all full sour, and I don't understand it. I don't
It's a
get
lot.
it.
Yeah.
When did
all that?
when did you work
debating it?
at the Second Avenue Deli?
Oh, this was like a brief blip. It was like 2015. Literally like 2015 up until I discovered beer sales. And then I never wanted to work at a fucking restaurant again.
I hear
Although I might
that.
have to. The IRS money.
Shh, Phil, they can hear you.
Yeah.
They're listening.
Never admit that. You
Well,
get
it's the
away for
IRS.
years without paying the IRS.
Oh, the IRS loves me. No, it's somebody else. I was just joking.
Sure.
It's Erwin R. Shyster. He's a
Classic wrestler.
What a guy. All right, we got a
You know,
minute and a half on the
pickles-
timer.
Pickles actually you burn more calories eating a pickle than you do. Wait.
I thought that was broccoli.
Oh, well, maybe it goes hand in hand, but
There's
it's
probably
like
a couple things.
I thought it was celery.
Oh, celery. I think you might be
that
right.
too. I think you just kind of
Yeah.
All vegetables.
All of them?
eating those vegetables, you actually burn, like they just negate.
What about pork
Wow.
souvlaki?
No,
Is-
definitely not
I'm a
pork.
big fan of that.
I love souvlaki.
Love pork.
Yeah, celery is the anti-food. It's also very purifying, Chef. I am allergic to celery.
Oh, dang.
You're allergic to
What?
celery? I thought celery hardly had like anything in it.
That sounds
I
like
know.
something a kid makes up.
I'm
Whenever I
allergic.
have-
It's like, Mom, I'm allergic to celery.
Yeah.
10
When
seconds left, folks.
Whenever I have it, my throat gets scratchy. I don't know. Like I
Really?
had
Interesting.
I can't explain it. It's mostly water, and
Yeah,
I
it tastes
hydrate.
It tastes like dirt to
and
me.
time.
Could be the fiber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I put it in a smoothie, I'm like, it ruins the whole smoothie. It just tastes like dirt.
Art
I
supplies
mean, it's mostly
down.
just like
Everyone, send
Or
your 3-minute challenges to artsmackdown@gmail.com. No, fartsmackdown@gmail.com.
Ooh.
Art Smackdown.
We have not grown one bit. It's still fart smack.
It's still very much fart smackdown.
Smart fact down.
Yeah.
I believe
We'll get
that's
one of them.
the,
We have
that's-
all those accounts, so
Yeah.
we'll just.
Yeah.
You know.
I believe I did register Smart Fact Down.
Oh, good.
Just in case.
you
Just
beat
in
the
case.
Trumpers to it?
Yeah.
It's when it turns into a trivia night.
Yeah. When the world outlaw when they outlaw painting or art and
Right, yeah. When Bob
Okay,
Ross
well,
finally comes for us.
Yeah.
Footloose 2.
Footloose too.
Foot looser. He's
They
dead.
first came for dancing, now they come for all art.
Oh.
Uh,
Dancing is
shame.
an art, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that you say all art. Could you
yeah.
imagine in one foul swoop if we lost all art? That would suck.
I mean,
what would be the point of anything at that point?
Right.
Yeah.
What's I don't get it.
I mean,
Oh,
it
man.
would just be the stock market at that point. The American dream, my friends.
There is an
Yeah.
art to it.
You know, everything that we're suffering through right now started in the 80s. Credit scores started in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
The idea of like education as a liberalizing tool or like to worry about education was started in the 80s. Like all this everything Reaganomics, for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's
He wasn't an artist.
he was an
He was
actor.
a
though.
con artist.
Yeah, exactly.
He was truly the Funko Pop of actors. Like no romance, no nuance, just kind of a thing that you. So.
Nickel down economics. I like it,
Nickel
microscope.
down.
Yeah.
Thank you, microscope guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's solid.
Wow,
that's good. That's good.
That was amazing.
I'd
Oh,
take
gosh.
that. Look, I would work any job for pickle down economics.
Yeah. Give me a bucket of half sours only, and I'd be down.
Did anyone
We've
watch
got
the
some art,
movie?
folks.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no,
Which
go
movie?
ahead, Skulk.
The movie with the new Seth Rogen movie where he falls into a vat of pickles and is pickled 100 years later.
Oh yeah,
What?
It's
No.
you guys
It's
didn't
rough.
see that?
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah. What's it called? It's called.
What's it called? It was so ridiculous.
In a good way, or was it like not good?
I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
sausage party.
An American pickle.
An American pickle. That is, yeah.
There it
I
is.
yeah.
There it is.
Gross. That's
Kyle. What are you
Kyle, how
saying?
dare you? How did Kyle?
It's
you
like
come,
he wants me to not vote for him.
You know
you
what?
come down
Yeah.
here right now, Kyle.
I do kind of
You
feel
come
like
down here and you talk to us.
That's
about
it.
yeah, he's laying
Kyle,
some.
Kyle, you're coming in first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just
Welcome,
Lay
Kyle.
back.
Hey, am I? Oh, hey, there I am. What's up? Hey.
What do you
Yeah.
got against pickles?
They take a food that's terrible, like cucumbers, and they try to make it better, and it just doesn't work. Honestly, like you can put sprinkles on a piece of shit, but it's still a piece of shit. Just like you can put a
And-
cucumber in a vat of vinegar, but it's still a cucumber and it's still disgusting. So,
Can I
Who are
already
you,
say
the-
Kyle doesn't win?
Yeah, Kyle. I respect your opinion, but
Yeah.
you're wrong.
I happen to really enjoy cucumbers. You know who the Undertaker is frightened of cucumbers.
Is he?
really,
To
So
the
are
point
cats?
where yes.
I was gonna
Yeah, I
say
feel
so
like
are
he
cats, yeah.
apparently acts like a cat if he's presented with a cucumber. Like he'll freak out and lose his nerve, and they used to put like cucumbers in his hat and his boots.
Oh my god.
I hate cucumbers.
Really?
They're disgusting. Don't like
I'm
pickles
saying-
because cucumbers are just pickles are just cucumbers, but like slightly better. I
saying
I
Kyle
am a
Cuff's the
fan of tartar sauce. Maybe some relish now and then, but pickles, nah, I ain't about that life.
No, I get it. Have you ever tried putting?
There's something so funny about that.
Or for
Pickles, not about that life. It's so funny to me.
That sounds like a PSA.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's great is if we're ever at a deli, we'll always get to eat your pickle.
Oh no, that's why I'm the best partner for people that
Yeah.
love pickles, is because
Yeah.
they like if you've ever thought to yourself, man, I'm out to lunch with my boyfriend or girlfriend and I wish that I had more pickles in this sandwich. Well, good news for you, I hate pickles. You can have all of mine, in innuendo or not. You can have all of them. But like, yeah, I'm not a fan of pickles. We've done fundraisers on my show in the past, and there's actually been, I've actually thrown up on camera eating pickles before, where like people donate a certain amount of money, had to eat pickles. I do not like pickles. I do
Wow.
not mind the taste of pickles. I don't like the texture of pickles, and I despise cucumbers. Cucumber salad is like, how can we take salad and make it worse? I'm not a fan.
Wow.
And I
is
try to
that-
incorporate that into my art and for
Right.
the 3-minute challenge.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. It looks like you did.
Yeah,
so
I
what-
tried to. Yeah, I took a picture where Gordon Ramsay was getting sick from something on Kitchen Nightmares, and I edited a jar of pickles into his hand. Because I mean, what else is going to make him sick? Pickles, obviously, clearly. That's the way I
Seems
interpret
the
it.
type.
So, what a dish makes you sick.
That's great.
That's always my
do you have-
favorite.
Do you have any questions for Kyle about his piece?
I'm
First,
not taking questions. Sorry. I would like to say the piece speaks for itself. I will not be taking questions, Mr.
wow.
Steve the Hulking. I will
Wow.
not be. I will not
Wow.
be taking questions.
Wow.
It's.
Okay,
I
then
like to
do
think
you
it's
have any
self-explanatory.
criticisms?
I will take criticism. Yes.
Well, here's the thing. I do respect the fact that he will not listen to me because the man has made a choice and he boldly went for it. At the end of the day, it's trash though.
Wow.
Oh wow, wow, wow.
Yes. You've really set the
spoken.
bar high for this, Kyle.
Yeah. I mean, I understand Skulk's takes. I mean, I went with his suggestions on Magic the Gathering draft picks yesterday. And what did we go on your picks again? Was
I
that
can't remember.
Mr. Skulk 2 and 3? 2 and 3. So, yeah, as far as good taste or good decision making goes, I would like to criticize the judge. Judge, you're wrong. Get better taste.
I'll tell you this, you're
Um,
lucky we're not in
yeah.
an art gallery together because I would take your painting and put it over your head a la wrestling style.
Yeah, and then I would take the back of my shirt and hang it up where my painting was hanging, and I'm the art now. I just made it more valuable.
I will give you that point. That was
Wow.
solid.
Okay, this
Yeah,
is
a true
this-
artist knows how to turn things around.
You guys are like having a sorcerer fight right now. You're just
This is
throwing
the art
shapes.
smackdown that I've always
It's
wanted.
I'm ready
Yeah.
to lay the smack down.
This is like a dream come
I'm
true.
ready to lay the smack down.
All right,
Well,
Kyle.
Kyle,
Yeah.
on that note, what are your plans to, I guess, avenge Skulk?
I mean, it's a rigged system. You know,
Um,
you're heading into this fight with.
I do admit that I am heading into this fight with a slight advantage, knowing Skull the Hulking pretty well. I know what he finds funny, and my art tends to be comedy forward rather than artistic ability forward. So I would like to say I do have an advantage in that round. I would say I do have a disadvantage to the point where if I am not an artist at all, I put pictures on top of other pictures and make funny pictures. So I feel like the people with actual artistic talent are going to succeed because I don't have any of that. And I will say Mr. Skulk the Hulking does have very great, other than pickles and Magic the Gathering draft choices, he does have very great taste. So I feel like I am actually at a disadvantage. My strategy is just, give it 100%.
That's not a disadvantage.
That's how you
That's
put
good.
over your opponent. You know, he actually went in and then he also complimented him. So now I want to see how this goes.
Yeah, we all get participation trophies here. So Don't you worry.
We're all winners.
Yeah, we're all
Even if
winning.
I don't win, I had fun. Is what I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Kyle, we will see you after the masterpiece.
Get,
Yes,
get ready
indeed.
to have your minds blown. I'm about to make the best art you guys have ever seen, probably on the show ever. I've had 2 months of pent up art. I haven't done a single art. It's like, when you when you don't masturbate and you just become a better man because all that man juice builds up inside of you. You become a stronger man, and that's what the approach I've been taking with my art. So I'm really hoping it explodes out of me. Tonight I haven't made a single piece of art, so I'm really hoping the Reddit scientists will lead me right, and I can, convert one to the other. So,
Well, we're all excited to
We're
witness
all excited.
that.
Well,
Very excited. Yep. I can't wait.
We're all excited to witness that live on stream from you,
The
Kyle.
art explosion
Yeah.
of Kyle Cobb.
he may not have
Alright.
won my heart, but he made me hot.
that's the review I would say that
Well
most women
said,
that have ever slept with me have written down. Unfortunately for me.
All right.
Oh my god.
Right.
Be gone with you.
Should we bring in our best artist in the world?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Parker.
rating.
Denton.
Parker Denton.
Hi.
Yes.
Hello. I am muted.
Hi.
I remembered
Hello.
to mute.
Hi.
Hey, how is everyone?
Great.
Good.
Well,
Parker.
How's your neck feeling? I know the crown has been
Oh,
heavy
yeah.
for the
It's
past
very
2
heavy.
months. Yeah.
It's very heavy. It was interesting. I, of course, went to the Queen's funeral because all royalty had to attend.
Right.
And I had that crook in my neck. So I just kind of stayed in the hotel room the whole time.
So you
Got
gave
it.
her hell?
Hey,
What?
You gave her hell?
I did. I gave her hell.
You did.
Good.
And also, like,
On the day of her funeral, I walked out of my apartment and there was a garbage truck that said Royal Waste.
Yeah. That's great.
Excellent.
Uh,
Excellent.
Just picking up bodies.
Picking up bodies. I was like, there's the Queen.
Parker, I think your joke
That's
just
our
caused.
that's our state funeral.
Parker, I think your joke just led Rocks for Life to follow this channel. So
Yes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
thank you.
That. Wow.
Yeah, thanks, Rocks for Life.
And also, thank you, Parker.
And thank you, Parker. Yeah. So Parker, please tell us about your art.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll read it for you guys because I did a poem like I do. Forever and a day. What do you say? We'll never die, and we won't be able to cry. Come, grab my hand. I'm your biggest fan. Not too far into the jar. Pickles. What a dish.
Wow.
I will tell
Like
you.
question? Pickles, what a dish?
What a dish.
What a dish.
Oh, wait, I did do a question.
You did.
Oh. Wow.
Happy
Yeah.
accident.
That's excellent because it almost feels like a Welcome to Night Vale plug. Like if you listen to Welcome to Night Vale, like whenever he does like something, like the sea of desperation, Wendy's, like that's what this kind of feels like, but for pickles, but far more meaning and nuance, I think.
Oh,
Oh.
for sure.
Yeah.
I just immediately thought about pickles and preservation. I don't know why. Because I also did not remember that Seth Rogen movie until you mentioned it.
An American
Yeah.
pickle.
Right? It sort of popped in, popped out. Was it on demand or did it come out in theaters?
It was HBO Max.
It was HBO Max.
Yeah.
And it was highly forgettable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weird.
It was an odd one. I like this poem. I like taking the idea of a pickle and making you question, the idea of immortality and the idea of living longer than you would believe you could. So I like the direction you took it, it's interesting to me that you were surprised yourself to find the question mark at the end. Can you remember what made you put that question mark?
I think I meant an exclamation point.
So it's a comment on how maybe if you've lived too long, you aren't quite sure what you really meant to do in the first place.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll
Love
creep
this
you guys out
interpretation.
right now. I'm in my grandmother's bedroom. She has passed. There is a portrait.
Is she
of
still there?
She is definitely still here. So I wonder if she maybe put the she was like the exclamation point, terrible idea. Do a question mark. She's my editor from the beyond.
It was
I
like
see.
vinegar and ammonia. Oh man.
Perfectly preserved.
Did actually call from beyond the grave. That is a true story.
So did my dad.
Yeah, the phone lit up with their number and then
Yeah, the caller ID.
yeah.
What?
Oh,
Ugh, yeah. We'll talk
wow.
about we'll have to talk about that.
Wow.
Ryan
That
Osmosis
is wild.
wrote, I believe, of your poem, Parker. It reads as if the person has had an experience getting their hand stuck in the jar, and they're being more careful this time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Self-destroy RD over here sounds like Werner Herzog a bit with this one. Like, our question marks, not reality, exclamation marks at the end of our thoughts, pondering our own existence.
Yeah.
To Grizzly
Very
Bear.
close.
So
Pickles.
I love hearing this because I've been doing a lot of research into Gothic romantic literature and how it applies to like a decaying America.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so
I
Excellent.
like that.
A lot of pickles in there?
Damn.
pickles in
Yeah.
there, and like I love that all of this stuff is coming up for you guys because it's like, okay, cool. I'm hitting a vein, a nerve.
Yeah, it's coming
Yeah.
through your work for sure.
Yeah,
for
dude.
Sure.
Do you have a I mean, I know that this is your approach and it's been working for you for the past few times you've been on our Smackdown. Is this do you have a game plan for aside from just writing today?
No.
To apply to it?
No, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna kind of keep doing what works.
Yeah.
Why if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Hey,
I love the Baroques.
come on. That's good though.
Well, excellent. Thank you for the self-expression, Parker.
Yeah.
And we will see you after the masterpiece.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Because
You
now it's
medium.
time for our freaking challenger.
Yes.
Direct from Australia, Miss Madge, Lazy Swan.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
And Lazy Swan created our logo. Just a shout out.
That's
so you know.
Yes.
Our logo designer.
Oh yeah.
How have you been, Lazy?
not great. It's been a bit of a sad time in our family, but that's okay. So yeah, it's kind of coloring everything for me at the moment. So today I've put that on, and I've got my alcohol, and
Yes.
Well, cheers to you. I'm glad to see you back on the stream.
yeah, I'm
And,
happy to be back.
Tell us about your
So
art.
this is, I think I wrote "She's Dripping" with it.
She's
So-
dripping with it.
She is very provocative pickle over here.
Yeah. So she's I mean, I think I've done drips a lot. Like I think my very first thing might have even been a drip.
Yep.
But
I think that is
ooh,
accurate.
Yeah. But I do like it's gross, but she's a hot mess, and I love that. And to tie all the talk about royalty and pickles back, a girl I used to work with, who I'm friendly with, her dad makes all the pickles for McDonald's in Australia.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
So-
That's a hell of a
That's it.
gig to get to have.
Yeah, so we would call her the pickle princess. So yeah. So anyway, that's it. That's as exciting as it gets. But yeah, I would have liked more time to get more going with the lashes, and she doesn't have arms. But hey, maybe the legs and the dripping is enough.
Oh yeah. She
I'm
doesn't-
not. I am not a funny. I'm like I can be funny just on the fly, but I think that's my what's missing for me with Smackdown is I'm not a comedian by trade at all.
I think it shines through your work.
Well,
Yeah.
Short
It also drips off your work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might be
For
gross
sure.
by. I think I'm gross by trade. Like I can do gross.
Well, it's
easy.
the element of eating pickles that I was like completely forgetting about.
Well, yeah,
right?
it's the
You have to let it
always-
drip. Yeah.
It's
Especially
always
eating it
drips.
straight out of the jar.
Yeah, doesn't matter how much you pat that thing down. It's gonna as soon as you bite it, there's drips.
Yeah.
It's like eating
Yeah.
sushi. At the end, you walk away smelling like soy sauce, and with this, it's like it's a pickle. You had a
Pickle
pickle.
juice.
Fat Bet says, I aspire to be as beautiful as that pickle. And honestly, so do I.
Yeah.
Would like to.
Eat it
Yeah,
up.
I find that it's I like the idea that the pickle can be a very phallic symbol, yet she is a lady and she has her little drip happening, getting you
Yes.
going. It
Yes.
causes some mixed and interesting feelings inside of me,
Yeah.
I like actually that it has legs and no arms.
Yeah,
It's
good.
just kind of meant to
Yeah.
she's there to trot her stuff, and that is it.
Yeah. I
Uh,
love anything anthropomorphic. I think it's great. It's fun. It's fun to draw.
and I also it's you are the one to bring up the juice of the pickle, which really is the
so
most
much.
important thing of
That's what it's steeped in. It's been steeped in the juice.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I like a pickle.
and I believe there is some humor in here, though you say you do not do the comedy.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I agree.
don't be self-deprecating.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah. I guess I feel like once upon a time I wouldn't have had her dripping, but now times have changed. I'm like, she can drip too. Whereas when I was a kid growing up in the 70s, only boys were allowed to drip.
Yeah.
Girls were not allowed
Yeah.
to drip. Yeah.
Nice.
Gosh.
no, your
Yeah,
art
we-
is
They'd
always
always-
sexy.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
very comfortable right now.
Me too. Me too.
I
Comfortable
kind
or
of want to be her
uncomfortable?
friend.
Comfortable.
I'd go shopping with this pickle.
Oh yeah, same. I would.
Oh,
I'd want to go shopping for this pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not swimsuits. No, not so much.
No. She should be not going into public pools.
Not.
No, that would
yeah.
be bad for her.
Might she? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chlorine.
Mm.
Um
Yeah.
So Madge, what's your approach to tonight? I know it's been a while for you.
Because I have been playing with Procreate because I know everybody uses it and gets like a really quick, like insane result. But
Yeah.
I'm like, and I can do good stuff on it. But I started working in this industry like in the 90s, early 90s. So, and I went to uni without computers, so I draw. So I'm going to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm very excited that we
Can
all.
I ask
we
what
have
is it
such
drawn
different-
on?
Oh, it's actually black paper, but then when I photographed it, the tungsten light made it go a bit green.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'm happy to be here and thank you for inviting me.
Oh, always.
Because I will come back. I will come back
Oh yes, we
in the chat.
good. Yeah, we always love having you, and all of our contestants. So thank you all for your self-expression challenges.
Guys.
I think it's time for the masterpiece. What do you
Yeah.
think?
All right.
I do think. Speaking of, mastering of certain things, as evidenced by this last pickle. It's time for masterpiece challenge. I was a terrible transition. I'm very sorry. It's been 6 weeks.
We're all a little rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying that I feel like my first crush as a kid was in Epcot Center, at the Veggie Fruit show. There was like a strawberry or a woman in a dress who looked like a straw. I don't know. This is just bringing it all back for me. But we're gonna move out of this, and we're gonna go to the masterpiece challenge.
I feel like there's a lot that we could have unpacked there.
Yeah, I think let's unpack it while we're
yeah, fair enough.
We'll unpack it. We'll unpack it. This masterpiece challenge is Skulk. Would you like to announce it?
Sure. It is unite the people, though they may not be ready to unite.
20 minutes on the clock. Let's go.
Go.
I'm a big fan of conceptual ideas, you know, like what the meaning of things are. So I really thought, let's put a concept out there and let's see how people do with that.
Dig it.
I think towards the end of the last run of shows, we got a little bit more conceptual.
Yeah.
And that's why I was really excited about this, because it feels like we're kind of picking up from where we started, or at least where we left off. So yeah, what does this mean?
It's vague enough for everyone's interpretations to be like completely different potentially.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
What does it mean to you to unite the people? I mean, I guess we shouldn't. Are you looking at the news?
Well, it's partially the news. It's partially I just finished the podcast that I was writing, and it has very human political overtones and stuff. And, you know, something I've really thought about a lot that I like to. One of my favorite things in my art of Skulk the Hulking, I like to put in there is this idea that we all must unite if it's going to work. You know, even at live Skulk shows, I like to remind people that I am not just Skulk and the band is not just Skulk, but we are all Skulk the Hulking during this show. So go ahead and, you know, be a part of that with us, you know. And I'm very much about getting into the crowd, getting in with people, and but there's, you know, but then you always have to keep in mind that the people may not be ready to unite, and it could actually fraction the people. You know?
That's true.
So if they're not ready, it could actually be more divisive.
It can be, yes, for sure.
Yeah.
And I think we see that in life, right? We see that in modern politics right now, where at both sides are talking very much a unite, like talk, but it is actually dividing us more because it's not being presented in the right way, you know?
Yes. Microscope Guy says, also known as the Megazord principle.
Mm-hmm. Yes, correct.
You're going to have to explain that one. I do not know what that is.
You ever seen Power? It's Power Rangers, right?
Yeah, it's Power Rangers. It's like when the animal robots unite to become one big robot, that's like that's a Megazord. Or Voltron, a Voltron principle.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he did it first.
Voltron. Megazord, I hadn't ever really.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I think Chef may have hit a little too. I get thinking about these things when I'm stuck writing that iron worm every day, in and out, you know.
Oh yeah, the screeching iron worm that we're inside of the belly of.
Oh yeah. And it's really returned back to New York levels.
Yes.
Packed and delayed.
Packed, delayed. People who have apparently shoulders that don't have a feeling in them.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they're just like in my mouth somehow. I don't know how they got there. I had a guy cough and fall on me today.
Nice.
Oh.
And I was like, get the fuck off of me. It was the only way to react. It's like just so absurd. Like, I guess COVID's over. If that's what you're telling me, sir.
Well, hey.
He was uniting you with germs.
There's a guy on the subway. It was like 8 a.m. about a week ago. He had like, it was like one of those like, I forget what the instrument's called, but it's where it's like a can with a coil on the end of it, and you bang it against. Like he's banging against the pole and is making this like boing 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 noise, and he was banging it in between two poles on like a pretty packed train, and and at the same time he was just like he was vaping out of a pen like incessantly, and like everyone, he was just the biggest nightmare on the train for everyone at like 8 a.m. But like it was a thing where everyone was just like, there's no point in asking him to stop. We just gotta wait until he gets off.
Yeah.
I do. I just usually leave to a different car.
Yeah.
I did that the other day. I saw somebody I didn't want to talk to. I just kind of hid.
Good to know.
I knew that was you on our train.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't have my coffee yet.
Yeah. I was on the train a couple of weeks ago, and some guy was just yelling at everybody, like just kind of like end time, like not end times yelling, but like.
Is he a preacher?
No. He wasn't preacher. It was more political, It was more like COVID's not real type stuff, And
Kick
like
him off the fucking train.
And he's like coughing and spitting and stuff. And just this huge dude gets on the train, and the guy yells once, and he turns to him. He's like, "Sit the fuck down and shut up." And the guy sat down and shut up the whole train ride.
Oh wow, nice.
It actually worked out.
I just gotta, if you can do it, you just kind of gotta scream back at the person. It seems some days.
Yeah.
There is at least one person on the train that could stop most things that go on. You know what I mean? Like there should be someone that's just like, okay, I'll take it this time, and takes care of it for everyone.
Yeah. I feel like some people look at me a lot of times for that, just because I am a larger guy. Yeah,
you're the hulking. Yeah.
I am hulking, and but and like, I mean, people who know Skulk's music and stuff, I'm always screaming, I'm always aggressive, but it's not me, and I'm just terrified because sometimes I do have to do it, and just kind of take control and just be like, all right, here we go, but someone's gonna call me out one day.
You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
Yeah,
right.
But actually, when I'm angry, I just start to cry a little bit, and I feel bad about life, and I just want to kind of.
You just want to unite everyone.
I just want to unite everybody.
Everybody hold hands. We'll get through this together.
You get so angry that like suddenly like the rage just turns back into a deep sadness of knowing that you can't actually solve the problem. You're actually at this point, and like you've gone along with it because your emotions, which are valid, have taken you to that place. Every day.
Microscope Guy says, Skulkers, I imagine your life like you're perpetually an extra in the movie Dark Knight.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah, but
I'm
you're
sure
loud enough.
Yeah.
Like your voice won't get lost in the sound mix like 90% of Chris Nolan's other fucking characters. You can carry over the fucking information dump is happening. We'll know what you're saying. This is great.
Yeah. With my luck, I'll just be the extra who's underneath the train as it comes off the tracks and it just lands on them.
That's a featured role.
Exactly. Hey, I'll take what I can get.
2 or 3 seconds of this. Make or break your career.
And I am a little over the superheroes. Like, do we still need all these superhero movies?
It's kind of depressing celebrating superheroes when we don't have any really in our.
That's
the craziest thing.
Yeah.
At least we had sheriffs and marshals. Like, at least there were cowboys.
Yeah.
Except not how it was depicted in the media. But
exactly. That's the thing.
But is it just because you're not a child?
No. It's just, I mean, look, there are some that I do like. I actually like some of the series a little more. Like, I appreciate what The Boys is doing by commenting about America. There's some stuff that's happening, but like the Marvel Universe stuff, I'm just like, do we need another Spider-Man? And I watched the last Spider-Man. I thought it was actually pretty decent, but do we need it?
Right.
That's where I'm at right now is like, I just watched that like the trailer for or the Ryan what's
Yeah.
his face's announcement that Wolverine was coming back or Hugh
Yeah.
Jackman, and I was like, I already had dessert, and it was
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3. Like I don't need more.
Right.
You're just
I
you
know.
can't. You're topping us off with this stuff. Like we're gonna look back on this time and be like, what were we thinking? Like the amount of algorithmic wish fulfillment that is happening, it makes me sick. Like I want things that I don't want.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to discover something, a new image.
Well,
like
that's
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of like it's so funny. I was just like I was saying I was reading an article about like Little Richard and how he became famous, you know, and he just sent his stuff to a bunch of places and they were like, this sounds interesting, we take a chance on it. And now, like, being in the middle of trying to get my podcast played somewhere, everything's like, how many followers do you have, how many likes do you have? It has nothing to do with the quality of the content, you know.
Yeah.
Not saying my stuff has quality, but you know, you'd think they'd be looking for that at least,
Right.
you know, like it's interesting how much, and that's, you know, that's because the reason there's so many Marvel movies is because there's, you know, they do all these data research and it shows if you mention Spider-Man, you'll get 13% more revenue, you
Right.
know.
Yeah, a built-in
Um,
audience.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta,
running everything.
you know,
And
you
now we have-
gotta.
yeah.
Sorry,
Wheel
Wheel
of compromise. I'm gonna
I was
spin
trying to
this real
segue
quick.
from the art into having to compromise your
Oh.
work. You know, and I just
All right, so here we are spinning the wheel of
been a while.
compromise. Whatever comes up, you have to incorporate into your art.
Oh no! Oh no!
I hope it's I Am Groot.
Oh god!
After our talk.
Oh god! Please don't be Chris Nolan. Oh yes, okay.
Total retribution.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes.
How interesting with the
Yes.
oh my god.
Yeah,
And then
we-
afterwards, we're gonna raid Matt Gates's Twitch.
Wow.
Let's not do that. What? Did we get any art
We
submissions?
did.
Oh boy.
Let's write
Is
this.
Total Retribution a title of something that I'm
No, I don't
missing?
remember.
Okay.
I don't remember where it's from.
I don't.
Okay.
There it is.
We probably just were like, we need Total Retribution. I don't know.
I know I'm supposed to be
was-
muted, but it's actually a Kevin Sorbo movie from 2001, by the way.
Total
Ah!
retribution is.
Okay, this is where I'm like, it
Oh.
sounded very much like, yeah.
We were talking
Sorry,
about Kevin
2011,
Sorbo one
2011.
night, weren't we? We were talking about probably the downfall of Hercules.
There it is.
The ghost of Kyle Kopp just came out of nowhere.
That's
He
right,
came out-
because
he-
Kyle Kopp is dead to me.
The first audience submission that we are going to showcase is that
Yay!
of Kara Sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It looks just like it.
I like it. I like it.
Pickle
It's a
plate.
nice
Nice.
pickle plate because it was pickle. What a dish. Pickle plate. I like it a
plate.
lot.
Nice.
Very
Oh, and then when
nice
you're
play
done-
on words.
Trademarked.
Wait.
and then when you're done with whatever's on it, you can eat it.
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
tell you, that better be half sour though, because you need the crispness to hold
Yeah.
whatever is on it, you know?
It's like you ever put like a thin soup in a bread bowl, and like the bread bowl just absorbs the entire
Mhm.
soup.
Yeah.
And you're like, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Yeah,
the great. Well, I guess a thin soup, yeah, but with a cheesy
Big
one.
soup. Oh yeah.
Oh,
then
yeah,
you're
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's all about consistency.
Yeah, the Panera broccoli cheddar.
Yeah. And
Bread
then that sits just as it sits in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But yeah, people
It's
plate,
what
oh
I-
my god, I would want to put cheese on that. I would want to put some salami on there just to like.
Ooh, that's a
Wanna
put
good
some
bread on it.
idea.
Oh man.
with some.
What I like about the pickle plate here is that you could actually kind of look at it and just see a pickle, but also you could see a plate kind of angled, you
Yes.
know? So like
Yes.
it kind of works in multiple ways as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's meant as like a conversation piece, right? Or you know, you like
Yeah.
you put it out and you're
Yeah.
Icebreaker.
I know Kyle would probably not want to rest anything on that.
No.
No.
And now this is available in Kara's store.
Pickle plates.
KaraSketches.com. Pickle plate.
Beep boop pickle plate.
KaraSketches.com.
And this one is from Ryan Osmosis.
Oh, Ryan.
Oh,
I'm so excited to see
very
everybody.
nice.
Ryan's caption was, "Boy, am I rusty."
Yo, I love how that pickle sits on the plate.
Yeah. This
That pickle
is
was well
very-
done, and I don't mean
Lone pickle.
cooked.
Yeah.
Good.
Although
I
the
mean-
fork and knife are on the wrong side.
Oh, damn. Well, that disqualifies.
Well,
Unless-
I'm lefty,
unless
so
you're a lefty,
I
yeah.
support it. Yeah, I like it. I also like how fancy I feel. Just having this in front of me, I feel I've just walked into a beautiful castle that is run by a beast, and I think I'm the beast walking in, but there's an even bigger beast who's trying to woo me.
He's coming for your daughter. Watch
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
See, if that were the plot of Bros, then we'd have had a huge hit on our hands.
I think that needs to be written, you know.
Yeah.
And then the candle comes alive and starts singing to me.
Yeah. Oh, it's a musical. What?
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, yeah,
musical?
Yeah. But the glass is unfortunately my own blood that I didn't see drained from me.
Yeah.
You know. So
At least he's
They
feeding
got
it back to you.
yeah. He felt bad. You
Yeah.
know. He's a bigger beast than me.
Yeah,
That's a
he is.
beast. You know.
You could have your blood back. I'm sorry.
I will say I'm a little turned on by that pickle.
It's a great pickle.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's
Yo,
a really
listen.
it's the
That's a
most
good pickle.
accurate pickle I've seen so far.
Like
I'd
from
say.
either end, it's like a 2-end dildo.
God, what is the beast trying to do to
That
me?
is
it up.
accurate.
He's
Baby.
trying to go, ass to ass.
Be our guest. Try our pickles, they're the best. Yes, chef. Yes, chef. I see it. It's the unknown fifth verse of
This
this.
Yeah.
is ribbed for dill pleasure. That's
Ooh.
right. That's right. It's got those little bumps and stuff there. You know, hit some spots, hard to reach places.
So funny.
Yeah, I didn't know Art Smackdown has had a history of becoming a horny show by accident. And, I don't think any of us planned on the pickle, pickle drawing turning each and every one of us on. I think perhaps that's what happened.
But thank God for it, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Chef Destroyed said it best. Gherkin, more like jerkin.
Yeah, I'm jerking that pickle.
Can you jerk a pickle?
I mean,
as in
gets jerked.
we know, but I'm talking purely Jamaican food style.
yeah.
Jerk a pickle, so that then you could have a cart that sells jerk pickles. Jerk your pickle or something.
I'm gonna do a little outside homework for this. I walk by the pickle guys often,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go in there and see if they got any jerk pickles. Maybe it's a
Right?
joke. Maybe
And
they're
if
just
they-
joking.
And if they don't have one, ask them if they think it's possible.
Yeah, I will. We'll,
And then
we'll
get it
revisit
done.
this. Yeah, we'll
No-
revisit this on Casual Thursday. This Thursday on Art Smackdown.
90 seconds, artists. But in the meantime, we've got another submission.
Okay.
It is from Fat Bat.
Fat Bat. Yes,
Bat.
I was like, wait, this looks just like what Fat Bat was doing right before we went
Yeah.
away. Oh, yay. Hi, Fat Bat. Welcome back.
Nice.
Put a little garnish on that pickle.
Look at that. Very nice.
This is a classy pickle. I feel like this pickle will be played by like Bela Lugosi or something.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
why he popped into my head.
This pickle makes me want to kind of be in the middle of an anime, you know, and like the shiny stars is like, you know, like I've been in the anime and I'm very tired and I haven't eaten all day, and so I'm a little bit of an angry ogre, and the pickle is just sitting there on the table and it's just like with the stars, you know, and I'm just like
yeah, there's like a family that's taking care of you, that just like put that down on the table in front of you. And
yes.
Yeah. It's got that like metal, like the when they reveal it, and then it comes back to your eyes, and you got like the stars.
Yeah.
I love that. Deli Lugosi. Nice microscope guy. Thanks for not leaving me hanging.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Art supplies down.
Wow.
Please send your
that flew by.
masterpieces.
Yeah.
right.
You know, the other thing is, have you ever tried pickling onions? You take a red onion and you put it in a jar with some apple cider vinegar and garlic and stuff. Dice it up real nice, and it all comes out like hot pink. And you can put it on anything, and it's great because it's got probiotic properties.
Nice.
So,
they also do that pickle pizza somewhere in, I think, Jersey. I want to try it.
There's a pickle pizza?
Yeah.
It's probably wet.
Probably.
It's really wet.
See, the way that you framed it, the way that you said it was like,
yeah.
Okay, it's
watch
drippy.
out.
What? It's drips. It's drippy.
All right. We are
Here we go.
Was that it? Three submissions?
we got our 3?
That was it.
Okay, great. Excellent.
Oh, boy.
Wow, thanks for those submissions. Can't wait to see your masterpieces.
Oh, no, that's being Chef Destroy is having a feud with Anxious Spider-Man over pickles. Look at this. Look at us. Spiraling out in conflict over
Yeah, I
over
fart
a simple thing.
Smackdown.com.
I fart Smackdown. I like to fart.com. Don't go to that one. That's probably real.
Yeah, I think the submission tag that Art Smackdown puts through wasn't working or something. I don't know.
Mike,
It just
guy. Thanks for the sub.
It just said exclamation fart, so then I went with I fart because that's what I always did
Oh yeah. I was expecting for the
when I ran the stream.
Yeah, I
When you whatchamacallit, send your pieces to fartsmackdown@gmail.com. That's what I
Yeah,
say.
you know, everybody
Yeah.
knows, right? You're
Kept
all
hitting the
on
button. Yeah. What a
Well,
weird.
I can't wait to see what Total Retribution has done to everyone's art.
I know.
I know. I mean,
It's so crazy because the initial thought actually kind of disbands everything, but then you had to do this Total Retribution. I'm very curious.
I am sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I would hate to be in this challenge, but I love that I'm judging it.
Excellent.
right.
Well, yeah, who are we gonna start with?
Yeah. Who do you want to start with?
You want to go backwards or same order?
I feel like we should do best artist in the world.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start with the best. And
The
then
best
go with
artist?
Yeah.
Best artist in the world? Great.
It's a title, okay? We don't want anyone to feel
Parker Denton.
The longest reigning by proxy best artist in the world.
Oh my God. Am I the Ken Jennings of Art Smackdown?
If
Whoa,
Ken Jennings
whoa,
sat out, yeah.
Let's pump the brakes.
Do I get $1 million?
We'll allow it.
Ken Jennings
We'll
is the
allow it.
Parker Denton of Jeopardy.
Oh. And no one is the Mayim Bialik.
No.
No.
I am.
You're the
Oh, Phil.
It's me.
Call me
You're more
Phil.
likable. You're more likable than Miami
Am
Bialik.
I?
Oh yeah.
It's Blossom. I don't
A
have
dog turd is more likable than Mayim Bialik. All right.
My God.
Tell us how you really feel, dude. With your poetry.
My poetry. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll say what I was gonna say before, or yeah, I'll say it after.
Oh no,
Okay.
go ahead. Whatever
go.
you need.
Well, no, I want to read the thing first, and then I'll tell you. Okay. Why some people won't. A shotgun wedding between parties, growing resentment deep inside. Each step in time with the wedding dirge. Of course, one of them would die. Till death do us part, and she wanted out. She'd done sickness and she'd done health. Slowly, the poison cut oxygen from his brain. Slowly, the corners of her lips turned up. He wanted to ask for help. What, honey, what? Even as he died, she pretended and pandered. She was done paying for sins. That shotgun bride wanted her empty nest and to rid herself of the man she detests.
Wow.
Nice.
Total retribution.
That's the thing I was gonna say is that I wrote that first stanza as when you were like united, but what was it? The people, though they might not be ready to unite. I for some reason started thinking of a shotgun wedding, and I was thinking it metaphor, and then this murder thing came out, and then when it was total retribution, I was like, I don't have to change it.
I see. The retribution is her retribution.
Yeah.
The friends she made along the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you believe there was why do you believe these were coming together?
Well, I think they were being forced to come together by some sort of because a shotgun wedding is
when someone's pregnant.
When someone's pregnant, right? And then there's a lot of pressure from other people to get married. So that is why that they are forced to be together, which is probably not. I mean, I don't know if it works out for some people or not. For me, it was an intro into a murder. Because that's what I think about with marriage, right? Murder, that's what you do at the end of it.
I mean, eventually, right?
I do like that he's confused. I kind of like that he's confused. He's like, what, honey, what, as he's dying?
Oh, no, she says that.
Okay. I see.
So she's doing like the clap.
I see.
Like the
Makes
phone with
sense.
the phone, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mirror, as Anxious Spider-Man says, with an axe. With an axe?
With an axe? Oh, yeah.
It was poison?
Poison, yeah.
Poison, yes.
The poison was Axe body spray.
I met my mom. Watched a lot of Agatha
The
Christie.
poison was being a woman.
Slanderous Slaney, telling it like it
Slanderous
is.
Slaney.
There she's back.
There you go. The vows say until death. It doesn't specify how. It does not.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. Totally,
Right?
totally.
And it's not a sin if you're married.
Yeah. Well, it's like you don't
Because
want to
You
bash.
signed your life away to the other person.
Yeah.
I also like the idea of course, one of them would die, because actually that's true no matter what. Eventually one of them will die.
Yeah.
And we all die.
Yep.
And so it's
And then
kind of
for-
got this
What about
secondary.
the kid?
Yeah.
So
What about
happened
that?
to the kid?
Yeah.
That's
Is there
why
a
I
kid?
put in the empty nest thing.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I will confess, at one point she was going to kill the kid. But I was like, you know what? It's a comedy show.
Yeah, that's total
Yeah,
retribution.
it's
okay,
all fun and
maybe-
games until you get the kids involved, and then that's-
Dial it back on the
that's-
total retribution.
Yeah. And then the total retribution is she thinks she's getting off, and then suddenly knock on the door, and this tired old guy with like a trench coat comes in. He's like, "Excuse me, ma'am. I was Sergeant Columbo. How you doing? I wanted to ask you
One
some
more
questions."
question.
It was always that last question he thought of
Yeah.
at the end.
Yep. It's always the last question.
But he
You know
knew. I mean, he was
Yeah.
just saving it. He was building
Yeah.
them up.
True. Very true.
Skulk,
It's all
I actually have a
mind
better
game for them.
answer to your first question.
Okay.
And it's the line before the couplet, that she was done paying for his sins, or paying for sins. I didn't specify whose.
Yes.
This idea of like, you have to get married because it's a sin not to.
Yeah.
then-
Yeah.
Once you get older, like this idea of sinning starts to lose its meaning.
Because you've done it so much.
Because you've done it so much, and you've also
Yeah.
seen real horrors in the world.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh,
For sure.
We have an audience submission from Anxious Spider-Man. There once was a man from Indiana. He spelled and looked like a banana. Along came a monkey who smelled pretty funky and ripped off his face and genitals off because it's a monkey.
That's great.
That's very
Honestly,
fair.
that's what they
Total
go for.
retribution.
That's what they go for first, you know.
The
Face
face and
general-
genitals.
And maybe hands. Somewhere in there, they crush the
Hey.
hands, so you can't touch them.
Yep. Monkeys are just guys, huh?
With 3 to 4 times the strength, and
Yeah.
that's
And
about
still
it.
more manners somehow.
Yeah. Well, they're not on Twitter yet. The minute you put up 500 monkeys on Twitter, oh boy.
They understand hierarchy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you have any other questions for Parker before we move on? Or
trying to. I like it. I think it's really well done. I like the flow. I like the way it, you could tell something's up at the beginning and it slowly makes its way to the retribution that needed to come. It's very funny. I could kind of see that in. Sorry, I'm pouring myself some more water.
Coors Light.
Course, just but I could totally see. I kind of felt that you had kind of written this, and then the total retribution came out, and you were just like, perfect.
Yeah. I did.
I'm
see
curious if it was to work out. How do you see these two working it out?
The 2 people, the one who's dead. My first apartment in New York, I came home and there was caution tape on the front because the downstairs neighbors, one had stabbed her boyfriend.
Get the fuck out of here. That's
And
intense.
a week later, they were back together. So love conquers all in a way. So, love wins.
I like that answer. I think that's pretty fair, actually. I
Wow,
like
so
that a lot.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad
like-
they can work out their differences.
I didn't give a moment to think about the name. I like why. What do you see and why some people won't?
So it was why some people won't get married.
Uh-huh.
And then I cut out the get married. And it's been interesting because I've been talking, I'm staying with my mom, so I've been talking to people of an older generation who are open-minded, but from in the South and stuff. So, but about things like partners, right? And this concept of why people don't necessarily want to do the whole marriage thing. And the problems that come with that. So that's been sort of on my brain a little bit.
Nice.
And
I like the choice to cut it to why some people won't. I think it fits very well.
Great choice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, good stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you for sharing.
As always. Yeah.
Now
Thanks, bud.
go away.
Away, we will call you back. Upward stability. Oh gosh. Sorry. I'm just yelling a punchline and not the setup. Wait, why caution tape for the stabbing on a floor below you? That's a bit much unless they were stabbed through the ceiling. And then microscope guy said upward stability, which great.
Fun.
Stability.
Well,
I
Brilliant.
get it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Wow.
We all experienced it in the chat in a good sequence.
so
So,
good.
that's for you.
Should we bring on our audience champion?
I think we should let's bring on the audience champion.
Calcott.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot
Hey.
who the
Hey, that's me.
okay. I
wasn't
forgot
sure how long the delay is in the stream, but I'm here.
I got
Oh,
my
hardly at all.
challenger and champion confused for a hot second, and I was like, wait,
I got your back, Phil. I got you.
here we are. Thanks.
I mean, understandable because I am one and about to be the other.
Nice.
Here we go.
I will clear my mind and
Yeah,
judge fairly.
clear your mind with this one.
Come
So essentially, with your prompt, what I thought of was, that one episode of Hercules,
Kevin
which
Sorbo.
Yeah, Kevin Sorbo, because of he was in that movie that you mentioned in The Compromise.
Total retribution.
Oh, I honestly, until The Compromise, I completely changed my answer, and I thought back to that one episode of Hercules where Hercules and Iolaus went to Arrakis and they united the Fremen people and House Atreides against their will in a bit of a human centipede. And they thought, how we need to, rather than having them fight against the sandworms, we need to make House Atreides and the Fremen people a sandworm. So they made them into a human sandworm, and they united them against their will. It's really, honestly, when you think about it, I put a lot of thought into this, and it's very deep. So yeah, that's where I'd go with that. At least that's what I made up in my head.
Nice. Nice.
I enjoy the idea. I like the incorporating, the uniting of the people. Yeah,
they
they're
united
not
the
ready
people, even
to.
if they didn't want to unite.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I like that you let Total Retribution inspire you to get to the final product. I'm curious because I'm not as familiar. Who is the person standing with the back to us?
From my knowledge, that is Paul Atreides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one who united the people?
Yes, from the Doom.
Yeah.
Dune.
Dude.
That's
Yeah.
Timmy Shyamalan.
Yes.
Yes, you can't see it. I actually photoshopped her out of it. She's behind that one dune on the side there. Zendaya's there too. She's doing Euphoria stuff. We don't know really what's going on. She's doing K behind those dunes. But she's having the time of her life, to be honest. It's got to be great. But yeah, essentially, Hercules and Iolaus from the show Hercules thought to themselves, these House Atreides and these Fremen, they need to unite against the sandworms, even if they don't want to, and make their own sandworm. And Hercules himself decided, how about we sew the mouths of all the Fremen and all the Atreides to the buttholes of each other, and we make our own sandworm. And honestly, I would ride that sandworm. I would be the man that rides that. So
Hot.
yeah.
Fair. Yeah. Very fair.
Yeah, they're uniting the people against their will, I guess.
Oh, okay. So that's
Was that the prompt? Unite the people against their will?
I don't know why I thought that was just like a line of people in a human centipede.
Oh,
No, that is. Yeah, that's from
okay.
Human Centipede 3. Yeah, I did take the Human Centipede line in a prison yard from Human Centipede 3. And it was really easy because, to be honest, they were already in a desert scenario. So all I had to do was put them in one desert of Human Centipede 3 into another desert of Arrakis. And
here's an important question.
Mhm.
Do you believe this human centipede worm could beat a dune worm?
I mean, honestly, with the power of the human heart, all things are possible. I've watched a lot of Doctor Who, and it turns out love wins. So, I feel like the sandworms don't really have love. They don't understand love. All they understand is rhythm. So, you could.
Like Gloria Estefan.
Yeah, I feel like as a white man, Dune's relatable to me because I do walk without rhythm because I just don't have it. And for like a lot of it was really relatable, and I really wanted to go with like the real uniting experience because like even if the people of Arrakis and the people of House Atreides can't find rhythm, if you tie their mouths to their assholes, they will find rhythm.
I see. Yeah.
So, Dune. I really have no idea where I was going with this. I will say you said unite the people even if they don't want to be united, and I just thought of Human Centipede because those people did not want to be united, but they were. And then I thought of Dune and Arrakis and the Fremen and House Atreides and how they didn't want to be united, but they eventually were under the God King, and it all just kind of blended together. and I'm really doing my best out here. I got a lot
Kyle,
going on.
if you could,
It's a good process.
if you could unite all the people, but it meant you'd have to become the God King, aka a giant space worm with like a worm body, would you do it?
Yeah, honestly, I don't give a shit about myself. If me dying or turning into a giant worm with no semblance of life ever united all the people and everyone else was happy and it meant I was miserable, I would totally do it because I'm already miserable. So if throwing myself under a bus meant that other people were happy, I'm already under that bus, dog. I just want people to be happy. So if I need to throw if I already went through the front axles and I have the ability to pull myself out, and going through the back axles meant turning into a worm and everyone is happy and their student debt and healthcare are paid for, I would totally do that. So yeah, that's the way I like to see it, to be honest, because I'm really throwing myself into the human centipede with this piece. I feel like I'm taking a big risk going into the zeitgeist and art.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, none of that made actual sense, but art.
Do you have diarrhea of the mouth right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to say stuff that's art.
Kyle,
none of it means anything.
I would follow you into that fever dream again and again and again. That was
microscope.
The most complicated form of the trolley problem. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, imagine you're a Fremen and the other guys are a trade. Imagine you're a liberal and you're a Fremen, and the Atreides are the conservatives, and you're just like, okay, in order to defeat the sandworm, which is the economy, we need to sew mouths to assholes, and you can throw yourself under that bus as tribute, and there will be a long future and the environment will be great. I'll do all that. I don't care. Sew my mouth to that asshole if it means the population survives and Arrakis is united. Yeah, I don't know. It's art, man. It's an upper interpretation. Look at it and just figure out what you want.
Got it.
Well, no one looked at Picasso and was just like, yeah, that's art. So look at this and just say it's art, and then just go from there, because it's not. It's really just a Photoshop of human centipede on Dune. But it's open for interpretation.
Was the human centipede added to the desert? Yes, it was. Okay.
Yes, yeah. So the human centipede was originally in a prison yard, and I kind of skewed it and threw it into the desert, and then added Kevin Sorbo and Iolus.
Okay, because that looks great and seamless. I just really just applaud you for the depth of that. That's really strong stuff.
I will say, picture selection is half the battle. Like good pictures that are easy to edit out backgrounds or throw into other places.
Yeah.
And I will say my art isn't in my concept. It's more in my picture selection of being able to easily throw pictures into other pictures. So, and finding good, proportions and views to throw into other pictures, because that's half the battle of Photoshop, is finding good angles and good views to throw into other views, because when lighting's bad in one picture, it's really hard to throw into another picture. But thankfully, my mind worked on this one, and Human Centipede 3 takes place in a desert prison, and so does Arrakis. So, yeah.
Dune.
I do like how things kind of fall into place for you, Kyle, when you do these.
Yeah.
Your brain is so
That's
smart.
just how my mind works.
Yeah, but you pull the right things, and then it's just like, so the convergence of it is just so pretty.
Yeah.
I do my best. Yeah, that's about it. Don't know.
Right on.
That's all you can.
There's a lot less thought behind it than people think about. Really,
we're following.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Uniting people against their will and Human Centipede seemed pretty even, and they were in a desert, so I threw them in a desert where other people were being united, and I went with a united thing against their will and a united thing with Paul Atreides and the Fremen, and just kind of put them together. And I don't know how it worked, but it did. And then also Kevin Sorbo's there, even though it has nothing to do with that movie, really.
I mean, Kevin Sorbo doesn't even have
Kevin Sorbo.
Hercules.
Yeah, I love his politics. Love that guy.
All right. Well, Kyle, you've given us a lot to marinate on.
Yeah.
I hope
And-
so. It's a
yeah.
lot deeper, and I really hope, Steven, you think about this, please.
I will
Um,
think about it.
Please think about it. It's very deep. It's very deep. There's a lot to think about. So please marinate in it. Take full consideration.
I'll
you know.
marinate it like a pickle.
Yeah.
There you go.
You should. Okay, think about it. Okay, think about this. Right, you got 3 mana. You can play a card
Oh,
in your
Jesus.
first action phase, or you can
Oh, boy,
attack,
get him out of
and then
here.
you can play a
Alright.
card in your second action phase. So really think about that, please. Yeah, you know how you yelled at me so many times yesterday about playing cards in the first action
Yell
phase
at
when I should have
you?
waited to the second action phase? Yeah. Just think about it. Yeah, just think about it. That's all I'm saying.
All
Think
right.
about it.
We are.
Kyle.
We
Think
will
about
be, for sure.
All right, now we're bringing in the challenger, who may, but probably won't talk about magic. Ladies and gentlemen, Lazy Swan. Hello.
Hello.
So, did you only want me to use the second image that you sent?
You can show the first one, but it was a dumb idea, and I had like no time to do it. But I only thought of it because when Mum passed away, like I found these glasses that were like, you know, like you move them and she has his leg.
That's so
Ah,
And
Oh
so
my
Super
God.
cool.
I kind of
love
I
that.
wanted to do that, but I didn't have time, and it was. And then when he said the ultimate retribution, I was like that guy with the stick, like vein arms, kind of. He was like going to take over and like change legs. No time, but then I quickly was on I was looking on Procreate, and I was like, oh, I did those tadpoles. That's better. And I just, so you can show that picture if you want, because I think that's stupid.
Hey, this is dope.
Oh, I love this.
Ooh,
So
very
this is
Great.
this is like the ultimate they, you know, like all the people have come together and become a person. It's just people now, like they're people. It's no men, women, black, white, everything. And the ultimate retribution is that inside is they're aliens that are growing.
Nice.
So,
nice. Very nice. Who do you picture this person being?
They are they.
They
You know,
are
this
they.
concept of they, you know, like there's no longer women, there's no longer men. We have united to the point where
Ooh, I like it.
we don't
Okay.
have that separate.
This.
We've given up the concept of identity, like personal identity.
Okay,
We have fully united.
I like
Really
it.
fluid.
I like it.
Where inside here is the though they may not be ready to unite.
I forgot about that.
Ah.
I did that in 1 minute. I did that in
No,
1
no.
minute.
It's
I don't know
no,
what to
it's
say.
very good. I'm just asking. I'm
Yeah.
just curious.
No, you're right. Like
Just
when I
getting
did
to
the
know.
flip ones, when I did the flip ones, I was like, they may not be ready because like they're not going to look. They're going to look a bit juxtaposed, like when you have the mermaid tail on the guy and da-da-da. So that was they may not be ready.
Mhm.
Then I wanted to animate it and it just looked shit. And when I tried and I was just like, I can't. It's not funny. It's not interesting.
No,
I
the
just thought
first
it was
one,
dumb.
but that's don't second guess
Isn't
that
it-
because the first
Yeah.
one is incredible. I love it. I love the attitudes. All of them have a specific feel to them. It
Yeah,
reminds me a little
the
of
mermaid
like,
is on to him.
oh yeah. It gives me a little Edward Gorey-esque feel.
Yes.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, like it was fun to draw, but I just felt like I completely forgot about the whole concept of the Wheel of Death. So yeah, that got me.
okay.
It's
It can be interpreted the way of the challenge, you know, like the way of the prompt.
Mm.
They're united.
Normally
they're
I can let
front,
Yeah,
but they're not necessarily
Yeah.
ready to fully unite as far
Yeah.
as
that's right.
interchangeable
So,
body parts.
you know.
But also the
Yeah.
present conditions can affect them, like you see that.
So anyway, I'm not really competing. I'm just.
No,
I
I
did
love
say
it.
I Instagrammed last night and I said I haven't done anything in so long. I'm so rusty. I'm so out of shape. And I said so it'll probably be a little bit shit. And I think it's a little bit shit, but that's okay. I have had a whole thing of Bailey's Irish cream. So
No, I really love the effect of the aliens in the body as well. How it kind of like fades in and out.
They're glowing. They're kind of glowing. They're letting themselves.
Yeah.
You know that thing
And
in
I
a
like-
movie
I-
where suddenly you go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's
You
bad.
got a lot of pushback in the chat. A lot of folks that,
okay.
that disagree with your assessment of yourself.
Thank
Want to
you.
let you know.
It's look, I'm gonna cry.
We're constantly trying to
Extremely,
we're constantly trying to build you up.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
hope you feel
yeah.
lots of confidence because you're one of our
It's-
favorites. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If you need a place to
Yeah.
get built up, Art Smackdown's back.
Come on
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
yeah. It's just been a really shitty couple of months.
I understand.
So, yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Totally.
we've been
But-
thinking of you.
And I haven't done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You certainly.
Yeah. I haven't done anything creative.
No, these are very creative. I love
No,
these.
no,
Yeah.
no,
They're
don't. You don't have
wonderful.
to. Now I feel like I'm crying for. Boys.
No,
Don't
you-
anyone.
No,
Don't
You
throw
drew
any
a-
darks.
look, art releases a lot of emotion, and I think it's good. It's healthy, and you're in a safe space, and I think
Yeah.
the more you get back out to just being your normal self, the
It's
better you're
true.
gonna feel.
It's true. And I haven't. I have hardly left the house. So, yeah.
I hear
Yeah.
that.
So, yeah.
It's huge, and
It's
yeah,
hard to process such a life change
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the loss of someone.
Yeah. It's
We're
weird.
here
It's
for you.
bizarre too. Because I was, yeah. Oh, good. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
You'd be happy that you were still doing art.
yes.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'm going to bring all the artists back in. Wait,
And Phil just disappeared.
Phil just disappeared again. God damn it, Phil!
Spectrum.
You're ruining up my frames. All right. All
She's
right.
gone to sleep.
Spectrum.
All right. Hopefully,
Phil is completely gone. Yeah.
hopefully by the time he's back, I'll have these windows back up.
Yeah, right. Just let us be a mess for now. Right? Here we go.
Yeah. This is gonna be a hot mess for a couple minutes, folks. Bear with us.
I'll just go ahead and say, as the
Oh,
greatest
you're-
artist in the
Find
world,
your window.
I don't feel very confident that I'm going to walk away today with a win. I'm just going to say.
Oh, you guys. You guys, you gotta.
So I mean, let me say that in a
No.
less negative way. The challengers and the people I've been getting quite a run for my money with these art.
It has been a very exciting bunch of art, and so Skulk, this is your time to kind of work through it, and you can ask your final questions. But this is the moment, and if you know who the best artist in the world is, feel free to share, or you can go through it and figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel there is a lot of pressure on me right now. And what I will say in all honesty, I love each and every one of these. I think they're great. I do think it's very important to do art, and art isn't as respected. And I very much love that you guys have this show and just let people do crazy stuff and stretch themselves. I think it's awesome. I will say, I do believe I loved each of them in a different way. I think Swan, yours is just, you have incredible artistic ability. I love you have a very unique style. It has this like almost like Munsters meets Edward Gorey style. And like honestly, that first one, like I dig that. I like that's like an amazing style.
Yeah.
And I really love the way it looks. I could easily see that being something. So I actually want to see those characters because I could already feel their attitudes and everything.
Yes.
And the Parker, I mean, being a lyricist, I love words. I love the way you used words. I really enjoy the story that you took us through. My favorite part of it is the title. Actually, I like that you chose to cut the end of what you originally had called it, because I think it makes it mean so much more than just what the story is. And I dig it. I like it a lot. And Kyle, I hate you.
Thank you.
No, Kyle, I think you are really great with. I know, having done a fair amount of like trying to mess with photos, how much time and how painstaking it can be to move just a couple pictures and really cut them out and make them fit. And you really did a great job of like putting them together. I feel I need to choose based on which, because I do each one of these, I would happily make them a part of my life. But I will have to go with the one that I think encompassed the entirety of Unite the People, though they may not be ready to unite, and Total Retribution. And unfortunately, it's Kyle. It's Kyle Kopp. It's so annoying that I have to say that. I really dislike saying that.
Wow.
Oh my god. Incredible.
Kyle Kopp pulling off the impossible.
Wow. A cab.
How?
I mean, it's true. I am a bastard, so I completely understand.
Oh man.
It's so sad because
here,
as
man.
pieces of art, I really did love both of the others, you know? But I feel
They
I
were
gotta be
all-
fair and I gotta be honest with what was presented, you know?
Yes.
I mean,
no, I like that
How
approach.
can you compete against Kevin Sorbo?
You really can't, to be honest.
Kevin Sorbo can't even compete.
Yeah,
against
this was
Kevin
actually one
Sorbo,
of
yeah?
his labors. Was tying all those people's mouths to all those other people's assholes. They don't tell you that in Greek history. They leave that part out when Hercules travels to the space planet and ties all the mouths to the assholes. But him and Iolaus did it, and it was right after they cut the heads off of those hydras. So.
I mean, obviously. Well, congratulations, Kyle Kopp. Thank you to Lazy Swan and Parker Denton. If you're all done to hang around for just a few minutes longer, we've got some audience submissions to go through. And let me tell you, they do not disappoint. Well,
Never do. They never do.
most of them don't. No, yeah.
Oh shit! What?
No.
Kyle submitted again?
No.
No.
Wow.
Got me.
us.
Boom.
Oh, man. That was-
Honestly, if all best artist in the world takes is just me being the punching bag for the show, I'll take it. Like, I'll take that title.
You're the fighting bad guy champion who cheats
Yeah.
his way out, and everybody else looks good, and you're like, yeah, I still got the belt. Like,
Erwin R. Shyster.
yeah.
All right. First we're gonna go with we'll start with the same one. Kara Sketches.
Ooh.
What?
Whoa, cool.
Whoa. It's like if a coexist bumper sticker was in real life.
It's like if someone just crushed it all up and threw it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very
It's
cool.
a coexisting
Very
gift
neat.
form.
Oh, but what I really like about it is that paganism wins.
Yeah.
It is the center of it all, really.
They all just go into it.
Yeah, I do. I will say I am offended by the lack of Zorotarism.
Makes
What is
sense.
that symbol?
An ancient religion. It's like a bird.
A bird?
It's a bird.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's like a bird.
yeah.
Uh,
Zorotarism. Yeah. It's a bird.
Next up is Ryan Osmosis, who in the chat says, "I'd like to apologize in advance for my submission."
Scary, yeah.
Oh,
Why I apologize for art, and then I saw how scary it was.
Oh my god.
You apologize for this. I love this so much.
Oh my god, this is insane.
Ryan Osmosis, this might be the greatest creation you've ever created.
Yeah, this is the thing I never want to see.
This is like fat president levels of
Yeah.
creepy and
Yeah.
uncomfortableness,
Yeah.
and I
Like-
love it so much. This seems like such a branch out for Ryan. This is amazing.
Yeah, it really, truly, and also the range of like being turned on by a pickle and also seeing this in one night. It's very insane.
Yeah, I never
Very
thought I
intense.
could get so turned on back to back, but here we
Yeah.
are. Huh?
I mean, every being in this picture is turned on back to back, it seems.
Yeah, the better question is where wouldn't I put my dick?
Oh man, God, why? Why did I mischose? I mischose.
No, you chose wisely.
He meant pickle. He
You
meant where to put
chose.
his pickle.
That's-
You chose.
You just chose, yes.
I love the rib. I think that adds
Yeah.
such an interesting grotesque element to it, where there's
Yeah.
the
Is
skeleton.
that a rib or is
Are
that
they-
gills?
Are they
The ribs.
gills?
Yeah.
Gills?
Oh, I thought it
Yeah,
was.
I do.
ribs.
I would like to actually,
Um,
before I make my opinion, I would like to Ryan to
Yeah,
say
Ryan, tell
whether
us
it's
every,
gills
every
or
body
ribs.
part.
Yeah, gills or ribs.
Because
The
if this is
ribs.
an aquatic monster, then this is a whole new game.
I also love
Yeah,
the
we-
handlebar,
Yeah,
the
this is-
handlebar mustache.
I love the bottom right, 2 eyes in the mouth, like that. That's real hard, and also
Yeah.
the profile mouth, which is like the one that may be leading the ship, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
who knows? Oh, they're folds.
I feel like
Oh, folds. Okay, cool.
They're folds.
Ooh.
huh?
Oh,
It's got folds, bro.
I feel I feel like as well as like a fat president, there's also some Schwartz and Merck in here. Which,
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
which I appreciate.
Also, I really don't appreciate you doing an unauthorized self-portrait of me. Because you guys have never seen me without a shirt on stream. This is actually how I look.
We've only talked through. We've only
Yeah.
seen you talk through the one mouth.
Yeesh. Well, actually, there's been times where I haven't even been using this one, and I can. still
Is
talk
this
like
you
that.
on a summer day?
Yeah, actually, I'm talking from my second mouth right now. You wouldn't believe it. I got no ventriloquism.
Sounds like farts to us.
Yeah.
It really is fart smackdown.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing's farts. I don't even want to be around. Like I'm sure the sound would be mind breaking.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, this next one is from Fat Bat.
Oh.
Kiss and makeup out of spite. Oh, right.
That's lovely.
Oh, I love that they did it on all on
I
one piece of
love
paper.
that.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I love that it's crayon.
Yeah, it's like the whole journey we get to see from the night.
Everybody's
It's a
stuff has been
journey.
so diverse.
Kiss and
Very
makeup out of
nice.
spite.
Also, I
Yeah,
do love
that's
the
so cool.
representation of the tectonic plates. Thank you. This is such a beautiful representation of earthquakes.
Yeah.
To be honest,
It's true, it's definitely
great
straight out of the
geology is in
textbook.
mind. I just assume that those are the tectonic plates. They're not really grinding them; we're just kissing.
just slobbering all in each other's mouths.
Yeah, or the tectonic plates are middle school dance, and they're just
just,
way different than what I would have pictured in my mind.
Just swaying to Boys to Men.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, good point, Ryan. I like that they don't look at each other.
yeah, because they're spiteful.
They're yeah.
Yeah.
This is
This
like
is
the
weird because I
Montessori.
also kiss with my eyes open but looking away.
Mm.
This last one comes with a caption. This is from Abras. Hey, Ab.
Oh, Russ. Hello.
And the caption
Hi.
is The glare became a glow, and a hodgepodge of humans break through.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's
Cool.
I like that.
I like this.
So wait,
Can I
Did
know
they
how it
put
was
it-
made?
yeah.
Yeah. Can you? Yeah, because there's so much detail in here. It looks like
Cardboard
cardboard.
cutout?
Mhm.
Yeah. Like put over the top of a picture?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
what
and
is
then like
the-
all the pieces, it's like a puzzle or something coming
where
together.
do those images come from? Like, there's,
Yeah, it looks like collage with Sharpie
Yeah.
outline, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, dude.
Because I'm a big fan of collage art. If you guys know Carly Goodspeed,
Yeah.
Carl's Bad Speed on Twitch,
Yes.
Mhm.
she makes some amazing collage art.
Yeah, she's
She-
really great.
And it's basically
she-
I love collage art because it's like Photoshop but IRL, and
Yeah.
I love this so much. Magazine cutout over
Yeah,
cardboard Sharpie accent. I love it.
Carly
Very
did a collage on the very first Art Smackdown ever.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's
Wow,
got like
nice.
she's one of my best birthday presents I've ever got is Carly gave me a collage she made, and it's
amazing.
literally just pictures from a magazine cut out, put on other pictures, and she does such an amazing job of it. So I love collage art, and I love this.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, and Albra said it's magazine cutout over cardboard and Sharpie accent. Yeah.
That's crazy. Over cardboard. It's done
That's
very
cool.
well, so it feels like the cardboard's actually over the.
Yeah.
Done very well.
Yeah, the shadow. Right?
Wild.
Yeah, like that's the top layer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, very cool.
Good job, everybody. That's
Yeah.
it. Those
Yeah.
are the. Did I miss anybody? I think I got everyone.
I think we got everybody.
Yeah.
Because we did it.
Good
That's
job, guys. We
right.
did it. We're
We're
back.
back.
We're back.
Hey.
Speaking of we're back, I don't know. I got to think of a better
Speaking of we're
transition.
back,
And
I
speaking
love
of this,
dinosaurs.
we are back for Casual Thursday this Thursday, and next Monday it'll be Kyle Kopp versus whoever Skulk the Hulking decides of these audience submissions.
In private.
In private, off camera.
Fair enough.
We will reveal the audience champion this Thursday during Casual Thursday, and yeah, and then we're back and we're rolling along.
Yeah, we're so glad to be back. So glad to
Yeah,
see
we've
all
got
your art.
Julie Tran is our next guest judge.
Yes,
That's true. Yeah, this Thursday, I believe are we going at 9 or 8 for Casual Thursday?
yes.
George, what do you say? What do you think, George?
I think he said
I think it was 9.
He said 9. He
Yeah.
thinks 9, so we're gonna go with 9. 9
Eastern.
p.m. Eastern Standard. Cash Thurs. Let's get Soup's cash.
Ancient
a-
Spider-Man says, "I'm gonna do art next time for you. Next time, I'm gonna win against Kyle for sure."
Yes, challengers, baby.
I hope so.
That's what it's
Chat should
about.
get more involved. It's fun to play along. Honestly, I never planned on being on the show or winning best artist in the world, but just playing along is fun. So, chat, you guys should definitely watch and play along.
Yes.
Yeah, it's therapeutic. I miss doing it.
I know.
I might art along. Yeah.
We got art along.
Honestly, I love when the hosts art along because I love seeing what you guys made in the 20 minutes that you were bullshitting and talking.
Well, and kind of, the like more often than not, my art ends up being also Photoshop art. So.
Yeah, I have no actual talent other than humor, so
Same.
I just copy and paste pictures onto other pictures.
That's
I don't
right,
know. I'm
That's
still
exactly
thinking
right.
about that. The human centipede in the desert mountains. It's
Imagine if there was just a Fremen riding a human centipede of people out of the sand.
That's all I
How
want.
terrifying would that be?
I'm sure it's the last thing I would see.
I think we'd have
So-
to unite over it.
Yeah, despite our misgivings.
Yeah, we'd be forced to.
Yeah.
Well, Skulk, is there a show that we can catch you on?
Yeah, I'm on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/skulkers. And every Wednesday night I have a different friend on, and we choose music based on a theme, and we all listen to the music with chat, and we all talk about it, and everyone tells me how bad of musical taste I have. So it's a really good time, you know?
Very fun. When is that? That's Tuesday night?
Wednesday nights at 9 p.m.
Fun.
There we go.
And I really would like, really, all you guys. I really loved your guys' art. Like, you guys are great, man. Like, seriously, great stuff. It's great to see. Inspiring.
Amen.
This has been awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
For
folks.
amen.
We're gonna raid MSG3K.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So
Kyle, Parker, Madge, I almost got this at Swan. Madge, thank you. I was so great to see you guys again, see your art, and it's great
We'll
to see
see.
everybody else's arts and all your farts, and we'll see you all Thursday.
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Doodles.
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 And we're out.
Nice. Excellent.
What
Guys.
thank
Yeah,
you.
Honestly, Lacey,
Yeah.
everyone's art was amazing.
You're fucking great.